Welcome to Hypnodomination. I'm Enchantress Alyssa, a real-time hypno-enchantress, and right now, you're Enchantress. Hypnosis and submission is the ultimate extreme force of DS. Through trance training, you will surrender your entire being. The training will leave you with a feeling of devotion, submission, and overall well-being. Before we begin, I have some commands for you. 1. You must listen to this recording in a controlled environment. I want to be sure that before we begin your training, you will not be disturbed. This means you should not listen to this when there are any distractions. Do not listen to this while exercising or driving your car. I also want you to remove any apparel that will interfere with your physical comfort in any way. 2. Hypnosis will work if you allow it to work. As your enchantress, I demand not only your attention, but your willingness as well. When I command you to, you will stop this trance training session and turn off any item that may be considered a distraction. This includes televisions, telephones, computers, lights, radios, etc. Then once done, you will remove your clothing and stretch out your body. Find a comfortable position, preferably lying down. Unless otherwise commanded, do not touch yourself. In other words, do not masturbate. Arousal will indeed happen automatically, but first we must focus on relaxing the conscious mind. Also, you should listen to this trance training through headphones if you have them, as it will bring my voice closer to your mind. If you do not have them, do not worry, as my training is just as effective without them as with. In a moment, I will have you stop this trance session and prepare yourself on an inner journey of surrender to a true hypnodom, to me, Enchantress Alyssa. Once prepared, resume your trance training. Stop and prepare. Now. As you listen to my voice, close your eyes. Concentrate on my voice. Hear what I'm saying. Feel the rhythm of my voice. Keeping your eyes closed, begin breathing slowly and deeply before letting go completely, surrendering to me, to your enchantress, into a deep hypnotic trance. Just listen carefully to everything that I will say to you. Of course, you will be aware of sounds outside the building, sounds inside, but those sounds are not going to disturb you. In fact, they are going to help relax you by focusing your mind even more on my words, my commands, my beautiful voice. It is going to happen automatically, so you do not even need to worry about that right now. In fact, you are already drifting into a relaxed state. You are already breathing much more deeper and slower. Now, take a deep breath and fill your lungs. And exhale slowly. Relax. Now take a second and even deeper breath, taking in all the air that your lungs can hold, and exhale slowly, keeping your eyes closed. Just breathe deeply for me, inhaling deeply and exhaling slowly. I want you to imagine a wave of relaxation now, moving into your body, beginning with your toes, and let it move over your feet, from your toes to your ankles, going back and forth, back and forth. As this wave moves through your feet, it's relaxing your feet. Every muscle relaxes as it moves over your body, as if it's a wave in the ocean, going back and forth from your toes to your ankles. Now feel the relaxation wave move through your calves, relaxing your calf muscles completely. Now into your knees and through your thighs. The relaxation wave moves relaxing your legs completely. So relaxed. It feels so wonderful just to surrender to the wonderful relaxation feelings. You're relaxing with each breath that you take deeper and deeper into a calm state of relaxation. Listen to my voice as each word takes you deeper and deeper into a hypnotic trance. Now the wave of relaxation is moving into your stomach now, allowing each muscle to loosen and relax. All tension simply washing away with each wave of relaxation. Down to the chest, relax. And the back muscles, relaxing. Your back relaxing vertebrae by vertebrae. All the muscles around your neck are relaxing. Your entire body relaxing more and more with every breath, with every heartbeat, with every word. Now feel the same wave of relaxation moving into your shoulders and down into your arms, through your forearms, to the very tips of your fingers. Your arms are now relaxing completely, and now the same wave of relaxation is moving over your face, loosening your jaw, your eye muscles, everything, deeper and deeper. You may feel a pleasant tingling sensation washing over your entire body, from your toes to your fingertips, growing stronger and stronger. Now the wave of relaxation has washed over your entire body. Your body is so very relaxed. Just listen closely to my voice and concentrate on my words. You are sinking into relaxation, into submission, into a quiet, calm, peaceful, warm state. And you do feel relaxed, don't you? Yes, good. Now I want you to picture your mind's eye, a double door, like one you would see in a castle. Soon the doors will open, and you'll see me standing there. I've been waiting for you. In this dream state, I am dressed in black leather corset, high-heel shoes, and black stockings. My long dark red hair is cascading down over my fair-skinned shoulders. Look into my beautiful eyes. Feel my body heat near you. Sense my sexual dominance. You do wish to be accepted as one of my slaves, don't you? Now feel my leather-clad body press against yours as I place my blindfold over your eyes, keeping your eyes closed. Now feel as my training collar goes around your neck as my control takes place over your mind. Feel me near you as I connect my leash to your training collar. We are about to begin the descent into my dungeon, where my imagination and your fantasies unite and become reality, where my words, my commands, become a living, growing reality in your subconscious mind. Each step down leads further into a deep, very deep state of relaxation. So deep, in fact, you will be unable to repeat the words aloud very soon, simply because you're so relaxed. It feels so wonderful to just sit back and relax, to surrender completely to me, Enchantress Alyssa. Begin by counting aloud after me. 13, 12, relax. 11, 10, going deeper, 9, 8, relax, 7, 6, going deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You're now feeling very, very relaxed. I'm now going to speak directly to your subconscious mind. Your conscious mind will now step aside and begin to go to sleep. Your subconscious mind is wide awake and listening. Your subconscious will obey me completely. We're now going to go deeper, deeper into a relaxed state, deeper into your psyche, deeper under my control. There are 3 qualities that a good hypnoslave must demonstrate to be a good hypnoslave. You do wish to be a good hypnoslave, don't you? Good. First, body relaxation. Visualize all the muscles in your face relaxing. Relax. Listen to the sound of my beautiful voice. Relax your neck. Relax your torso. That's it. Just relax more than ever before. Relax in your entire body more so than you've ever imagined possible. And feel your body become more relaxed than you ever thought imaginable, than it's ever been in before in your entire life. Good. Second, emotional relaxation. Feel the stress draining from you. Recognize that this can be one of the most pleasurable, erotic experiences you've ever had. Third, mental quietness and a nice, pleasant, passive state. Let any worries or concerns you have simply fade away. Have there be nothing there but the sound of my voice, my words washing over your mind. There is only room for peaceful and loving thoughts of being guided, controlled, and surrendering to me, your enchantress, into a deep, hypnotic sleep. Now I'm going to count from 3 to 1. At 1, you will be completely hypnotized, completely open to my commands, completely open to me, your enchantress. 3, 2, 1. You've now become so deeply relaxed, so deeply asleep, that your mind has become so very sensitive, so receptive to what I say, that everything I say to you will happen in your mind's eye. Everything that I say to you will sink deeply into your subconscious mind, will cause a deep and lasting impression there that nothing will eradicate it. Nothing will eradicate it at all. Consequently, these things that are put into your unconscious mind, these commands, will begin to exercise a greater and greater influence over the way you think, over the way you feel, and over the way you behave. And because these things will remain firmly embedded in the unconscious part of your mind, after you are no longer hearing my voice, they will continue to exercise the same great influence, the same dominant control over your thoughts, your feelings, and your actions, just as strongly, just as powerfully as when you're listening to my beautiful voice, the voice of your enchantress. You are now so deeply asleep that everything that I tell you that is going to happen to you will happen exactly as I tell you. And every feeling that I tell you to feel, you will experience exactly as I tell you. And these same things will continue to happen to you every day, more and more than the time before. My command taking a deeper and deeper control over your conscious and subconscious mind, over your thoughts, over your feelings, and over your actions, just as strongly, just as surely as when you hear my voice. Now I have some commands for you. Listen to my beautiful voice. You are submissive and obedient. You worship and obey Miss Alyssa completely. She arouses you like no other woman can. Miss Alyssa arouses you on every level, physically, mentally, and emotionally. Miss Alyssa dominates your sexuality more and more, every day, and every way. Being controlled by Miss Alyssa makes you feel very good, very relaxed, and very aroused. Listen to my beautiful voice. You feel submissive to Miss Alyssa. You crave her control again and again. You crave to speak with Miss Alyssa. You crave to obey Miss Alyssa. You crave to please Miss Alyssa. Pleasing Miss Alyssa makes you feel very good, very aroused. Your main desire is to please Miss Alyssa in every way. Every day, more than the day before, Miss Alyssa will dominate your thoughts, will dominate your actions, will dominate your feelings. You will think of Miss Alyssa often, and when you do, you become relaxed. You'll become obedient, and you'll become very horny, craving more of her control, to deepen the hold she has over your lusts, your sexual desires, and your sexual cravings. When you hear Miss Alyssa's voice, you obey completely. Miss Alyssa's voice, my voice, you shall obey me completely. The more controlling, the more demanding that I become, the more aroused you'll become, the more compliant, and the more submissive. Now I'm going to take you deeper into another level. In this level, everything I say to you will happen in your mind's eye, just as I say it to you. You are entering a dream state. I'm going to count from 4 to 1. At 1, you'll be deeply, deeply asleep. And my words will become a living, growing reality in your mind's eye. 4, 3, 2, 1. And now you're so very relaxed. And relax as each second passes by, you feel yourself become more and more hypnotized, more and more relaxed. Are you willing to continue your training? Yes? Good. We're now going to go to the next step, where my commands become a living, growing reality. The benefits you will receive are unimaginable. More energy, happier women in your life, more self-control, and more sexual power. In return, your lover will make you as happy as you have made her. You will accept your subordinate destiny and natural place in the world, in my world. You are now standing in this room, still leashed and blindfolded. Are you prepared to hand over control of your cock and balls to me? To the female race? Do you want this? Good. I know you need this. So, I will encase you in my special device, in my psychic chassis device. To transfer power, one must surrender to it. I will create layers of constraint over your cock and balls, and this device will maintain your erections for as long as your lover wishes, or as long as I wish. Her pleasure, or mine, is now the only gateway to your pleasure. Her release, or my permission, the only way you release. I want you now to feel both of my hands coming down to your cock and balls. You notice both of my palms are warm, and my skin is very soft. I am simply holding your cock and balls in my hand, till gradually you feel them become my cock and balls. Whose cock is this? Whose balls are these? Very good. You no longer have control over them. They're mine. it is this way in which you will allow me to take over you, to take the reins, because everyone knows that men are linear thinkers and tend to think more with lust rather than logic, and you are no exception. You're even more controlled by your cock and balls than most men. And this is true, otherwise you wouldn't be listening to my voice right now. And you will feel as if it's just a mental experience, perhaps, that you're losing control of your cock and balls as they become my cock, my balls, your mistress's cock, your mistress's balls. You have lost total control over them, or you may feel it's an actual physical sensation, a warmth between your thighs, a pulling sensation as I extend them away from your body towards me. No matter how unique you think you are just a man, and all men are the same when it comes to the way they obey their little cocks, and you're no exception, no different. Now, your cock and balls attached to your body belong to me, and that's how you are different. You're unique because you are owned. You are mine. I own you, mind, body, and soul. Because you're a man, and men think with their cocks, and you no longer possess a cock. They are mine to do with as I please, your cock and balls, for I am now your enchantress. However, even though they belong to me, they are there for the pleasure of all women. In other words, I demand that my cock now pleases other women, that you are not allowed sexual release until your female lover has been sexually satiated. I now want you to count backwards for me. Each time you say a number aloud, you will fall deeper and deeper into hypnotic trance. Relax. 3. Let my voice carry you. 2. You are my slave. 1. You are now deep in trance, deep in submission. You love submitting to me, don't you? I'm now going to restrain your arms and legs. You are laying in my bondage bed. Spread your legs for me, for your enchantress. First, I take your right hand and begin binding it to the bed. Feel the leather cuff buckle into place around your right wrist. Then I restrain your left one as well. Both arms are now bound, securely bound and unable to move. Now feel your legs being tied down, each ankle feeling my leather restraint, binding them to my bondage bed. Both arms and legs are now completely bound. You are unable to move. You feel so relaxed. Now I'm about to begin your true training. Are you prepared? You want me to go further, don't you? Does being in my dungeon and listening to my voice under my control arouse you? Feel as my cock engorges itself with blood, throbbing lustfully. Is that a whimper I hear? You are now only erect because I demand it. I want my cock aroused and erect when you are in my presence, when you hear my voice, when you think of me. I want my cock even harder now, harder than it's been. Reach down and squeeze the base of my cock. Feel my balls. Are they full for me, pet? You now have my direct permission to masturbate after listening to this recording. You will not be able to orgasm for 1 entire hour. This is to retrain my cock to stay erect for longer periods of time. The catch: this permission is only valid for the first time you hear this recording. Remember, in the future, you must solicit permission to orgasm in the ordinary way, by asking your lover, well, making her orgasm actually, or by getting permission from me, your enchantress. You may not listen to this retraining more than once a week, ever. I do not want you listening to this over and over for you to get off on. This is training, true training. You will only get off by humbling yourself before a real woman, and either receiving her permission through her orgasms, or by requesting so from me. And each time you masturbate, it will take you longer and longer to reach orgasm. The pleasure you feel will be incredible. However, you will prevent yourself from coming because it's imperative that we train my cock. Your pleasure is secondary to that of the females. Your pleasure will be derived from giving your lover pleasure. Now, slave, I want you to say goodbye to the days of mastery over your own sexual pleasure, over your own cock and balls. They're mine, and you feel very good in giving up control, good and content, don't you? You want to give your enchantress, all women, complete control of your cock and balls, don't you? You will maintain erections for hours if need be. Your cock will grow very hard and extremely sensitive. It will not lose this erection unless your lover gives you direct commands by her orgasm, or I give you permission first. Whenever you hear the word erection, you become very aroused and erect. Do you understand, slave? Soon you will awaken and feel very refreshed and content. When you awaken, you remain completely susceptible to my commands and extremely horny. Whenever you hear my voice, you become relaxed and obedient, more submissive than before, going deeper than ever before, and aching for my direct control to speak with me, to hear my voice. 5. You're beginning to come back. 4. You are slowly regaining your own thoughts. 3. You are beginning to feel your body now. 2. You can hear the sounds around you. 1. You are nearly fully conscious. 0. Awake. Now, slave, go and email me and tell me how you feel.